What's going on, everybody? This is Bronco Juggalo, and tonight it is Slashback Saturday, and I am reviewing 2007's The Hitcher. Now, this is a remake of the 1986 Rutger Hauer film, The Hitcher, and produced by Platinum Dunes. If you'll remember, between 2000 and 2010, Platinum Dunes, a Michael Bay company, remade a few horror films. Some were pretty good, some were not. Among the better ones were Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th, the remake, and this film, The Hitcher, in my opinion at least. I found this film to be really fucking good. I had a lot of fun with it. Directed by Dave Meyers, starring Sean Bean as John Ryder, Sophia Bush as Grace, and Neil McDonough as, or Dono, I'm not sure how to say it, as Lieutenant Estridge. Now guys, today's theme is native slashers, and we were to pick a slasher movie that is either filmed in or based around our native area. Well, there are not very many here in New Mexico. Lots of horror movies made here, lots of them, but not a lot of slashers. There is Fender Bender, which I did last year for basically the same kind of topic. And there's this movie, The Hitcher. Now, some people will say Hills Have Eyes. I do not consider Hills Have Eyes a slasher. But if I didn't find this one, I was going to do that one just because I don't know what else to do. A young couple pick up a hitchhiker on the side of the road who just turns out to be fucking psycho. And he spends the next hour and a half tormenting this couple, chasing them around, killing anybody that gets in his way, and trying to kill them in the end. Guys, I have no cons for this film. I had an absolute blast with this movie. I can't believe I haven't watched it yet. I've seen the original, but I can't believe I have not watched this remake. This movie was fucking badass. I'm definitely going to have to pick it up. I watched it on Prime. I had to actually pay to watch it on Prime. I had to pay $4. And I actually watched it on my mom's Prime, so I guess I better send her $4, huh? The first thing that I want to talk about is Sean Bean. Damn, this dude does a good job. You may know Sean Bean as Boromir from Lord of the Rings, but he does such a good job in this film, and he is so fucking creepy and scary. He is just fucking psychotic, and it shows. Makes you wonder if Sean Bean doesn't have a few screws loose. The blood and gore effects in this film are amazing. I don't want to give too much away for the people that haven't seen this, so here's your spoiler warning. You got 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. There is a amazing kill where John Ryder has strapped Grace's boyfriend. He's chained him to a trailer and then to a big rig, a truck, and he's pulling on it, and he's pulling him in half. And Grace is in the cab with him, pointing a gun at his head, trying to get him to stop. And he's like, I can't, even though there's cops all around. And he just hits that gas and just rips the dude in half, and it looks so awesome. I like the soundtrack to this movie. It's got some good songs to it. But my favorite is definitely Closer by Nine Inch Nails. And it's played in such a way at such a time in the movie that just fucking syncs up perfect. It's so awesome. Going back to the kills, I really enjoyed the handcuff kill. Another spoiler here, guys. After that, ripping apart kill, he gets captured by the police. Well, he escapes, and he slips out of his handcuffs, and he jabs the handcuff across the windpipe of one of the detainee officers, and it just rips his throat open, and it looks really good. And I really did like that kill. Then, of course, we get the big action explosive ending. The final thing about this, guys, is not only is this filmed here in New Mexico, but it was actually filmed in Torrance County, which is where I live. And that was pretty cool. The Highway 285 that they're on in a lot of the movie, that is actually a highway that I took home just a couple weeks ago when I was driving back from Raton. When I was talking to the guys on the stream and I was cutting in and out, I was on Highway 285 for a good portion. It's a long and lonely stretch of highway, but yeah, it's very, very, very lonely out there. There's things far and in between. Now, the sheriff's office that they go to, the Torrance County Sheriff's Office, that's not the Torrance County Sheriff's Office. The Torrance County Sheriff's Office is actually about 14 miles that way. And it's a huge fucking building, like, complex. Now, I don't mean like huge, like a fucking skyscraper, but it's a long, it's just a single story building, but it's very long and it's a complex. It's not just the Torrance County Sheriff's Department, it's a judiciary complex. And it was there long before this movie was made. I've spent quite a bit of time in there, actually. So I'm not sure where that place was that they used as the sheriff's station, but, that's not even the old sheriff's station because I've been there too. But it's probably just something they built, a set, they had designed. And that's cool, but I did think it was funny because at the time of this movie, I actually know who the sheriff was, and he's actually one of my neighbors. And the sheriff in the movie has a name kind of similar, but looks nothing like him. And I just thought it was pretty funny just to sit there and make those like weird comparisons. Guys, overall, I liked this movie quite a bit. I'm a fan of a lot of these Platinum Dune remakes, with the exception, of course, of the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. That movie just blew fucking chunks. Anyways, guys, definitely check out The Hitcher. I'm going to watch The Hitcher 2. I don't know if it's a sequel to the original or a sequel to the remake since it came out in 2012. And then I'm going to watch the Hitcher Hitcher anthology thing from whatever it is that I bought. I don't know if it's Showtime or wherever that made that. But I'm really wanting to watch these now, so definitely going to get on that. Check out everybody else doing Slashback Saturday, guys. Check out Joe the Horror Man, the man who created Slashback Saturday. And before I go, I wanted to show you something. My anniversary gift from my wife. I always tell her not to spend very much, and she found something very cool for me. Just absolutely cool. Guys, that's it for tonight. This is Bronco Juggalo saying, don't pick up hitchhikers. Peace.